and welcome back to my channel. And so today I'm going to be doing a fall tutorial plus, well, fall makeup tutorial plus a eyebrow tutorial, like all in one. So I'm just going to be showing you how I do my eyebrows. I get a lot of compliments and a lot of questions on how I do my eyebrows, how I fill them in, the products that I use, so I decided to do that. And also I created this fall simple glamorous look that anybody can achieve. It's really simple. I don't know, in my book I'll show you all the steps and all the things that I do use to create this look, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. I really enjoy this look. I love dark colors, dark lips, golds, browns, nudes on the eyes, eyelashes, everything. So I was really excited to create this look for you guys, and I really enjoyed doing it, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. So I don't want this video to be too long, so if you're interested in this look, stay tuned. Hey guys, so I'm starting off with a clean bare face. So first, this is the eyebrow tutorial. I'll start off using my NYX Duo brow pencil, and so I just start off by brushing my brows and putting them in place. Next, I just basically draw the line on. Well, I don't draw, I just follow my natural line. So I just outline it really good, make sure I get everywhere. It just kind of gives it a really clean surface to kind of work with once you trace your brows out. Then I kind of brush my hairs just to make sure everything is in place. And so I do the same thing with my other brow. Outlining my natural brow. I'm not drawing anything on. I'm not creating any type of line. I'm just following my natural line. And also just brushing that brow as well. And now I take my Jordana eyebrow pencil in dark brown, and I just go in and I fill in those sparse areas or areas that's not as dark. Just kind of coloring in those spaces and filling in those spots so you can already tell the difference there. And I do the same thing with the other brows, just filling in those sparse areas where you can just really kind of see through, and just filling those in with that brow pencil. And I just go back in and just brush through, make sure I got everywhere, make sure all the areas are filled in properly, and I just go back and fill in those areas that I probably missed over or looked over. Next, I go in with my NYX concealer, like it's like a potted concealer with my little angle brush, and all I do is just this step where I'm just cleaning up around the brows. This concealer is like a one shade, maybe lighter than me. I don't really go for the really halo looking brows, like where it looks like my eyebrows are flying off of my face. So I just use a concealer that's pretty close to my color, so it looks really natural. And all I'm doing here is just lining my brows, just cleaning up around them, making sure I cover up or get rid of any spots that I used where I used the pencil or marked out or anything like that. So that's what I'm just using this concealer for, just to clean up around my brows. And I finished that one brow, and once I start to put on my foundation and everything, that concealer will get covered up, so I just don't really try to blend that in or clean it up or anything, because it's gonna get cleaned up when I put the foundation on. So yeah, I'm just doing the same thing to the other brow, just cleaning that up. And I always do my eyebrows first. I used to do them before or after I did my foundation and all of that, but I noticed it's harder to draw or outline your brows when you have foundation on, because I don't know, the pencil doesn't go on as good. And so here I am using the Anastasia brow gel just to tame my brows and keep them down throughout the day, because mine tend to like to get everywhere. Okay, now onto my face. I'm using the MAC Fix Plus, or not Fix Plus, but the But yeah, the Fix Plus Spray, that's what it's called. Just to prime and set my face. And this is the MAC primer in the Natural Radiance. I love this stuff as a primer. It does so much. I used to use the e.l.f. primer for like $2, but I was like, let me upgrade and try this. And I really love that primer. Mixing it all over my face. And next I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Refine Zone Treatment. And I have never used this stuff before, but once I went to MAC and the girl showed me what this is used for. She said it's great for oily skin. So I just put it on my nose and around my cheek and on my forehead and chin, basically my oily areas where I get the oiliest. And this stuff is amazing. It basically mattifies those areas before you put it on. And I don't know if you can kind of see, but you can see like how it just mattifies that area. Now I'm going in with my foundation, and I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and I love this stuff. It is so great. At first I wasn't too crazy about it, but after I started wearing it and seeing how it oxidizes and how it looks throughout the day, I fell in love with it. Now I'm just going around, just making sure my foundation is all blended in everywhere it needs to be and all over my face. You don't want any patches of non-foundation or too much or not blended in foundation. So I just want to make sure it is all blended in and in place. Okay, here I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Orange. This is more of a corrector, like just to correct and cover those dark circles. So I make sure I put that up under my eyes right after I do my foundation, just to make sure I cover and color correct those dark circles. And so I just go in. I sometimes use a brush, I sometimes use my hand. I don't know, I feel like my finger just kind of blends the product in really good and really presses it into my skin to get that full coverage of those dark circles that I want. Okay, now I'm going in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I am in the color NC45. And I just put this over, I put it on my beauty blender, and I just kind of pat it under my eye and pat it over that color corrector, just to get rid of those dark circles and just to conceal up under my eyes. I love this concealer. It does wonders for me. My dark circles aren't too bad, but I mean, they're visible and you don't want that to show through your makeup. So this concealer does wonders, and it is great for anyone with dark circles and who is trying to conceal those dark circles. So yep. And now I'm just making sure that is all blended in. Next, I'm going in with my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in Light 18. And this is what I use as my highlight. I first just take it down the bridge of my nose, and then I go up under my eyes to make that triangular shape, just so I can get that highlight effect there. And I do it to both sides, and I also put it on my forehead, and I go in with it on my chin. And I also will place it other places as well, you will see. So now I'm using my Black Opal foundation stick and Beautiful Bronze as my contour. And I just picked this up, and I really want to try stick foundation as a contour. And so far I'm really liking this stuff. It's really easy to control on your face, and it's the perfect color. I was worried that it was going to be too dark, but after I tried it, it looks really good, and it's a really natural color. It's nothing too dark, too harsh or anything. And so now I'm going in with a damp beauty blender, and I am blending that highlight and concealer, not highlight and concealer, but that highlight out. I tend to do my highlight first before I go into my contour, and then I'll get a brush, as you'll see in a little bit, how I'll go in and finish my contour. And see, I did add some more highlight to my Cupid's bow, and then right up under that contour, I added some more highlight. And so I take my e.l.f. finishing spray and I spray it on my contour brush or sculpting brush from Real Technique, and I kind of just pat out the contour just to get that warmth on my face and to sculpt. And I don't know, not the Fix Plus, but the e.l.f. finishing spray just kind of helps you move the product around a little bit easier. And then I go in with my beauty blender, just kind of blending out the harsh lines. And now I'm just using my NYX Set It and Forget It matte finishing powder, just setting my highlight with that, just so I won't crease, or just basically placing it in the places that I highlighted my face. Skin finish, mineralized skin finish, and putting that all over my face, just setting my whole face. And now I'm using my Anastasia Contour and Highlight Kit. I'm using that darkest shade just to go over and set that cream contour. Anytime I use a cream contour, I always set it with a powder shade darker, just doing the same thing. Warming up the base after I set it with that skin finish. And now I go in with that lightest color in there called Banana, and I go over my highlight with that. And I love that banana like powder. Anytime I just want to do like an everyday look or not so much use like a cream highlighter, I definitely go in with that Banana Anastasia palette color and use that as my highlight. And here I'm just taking my Ruby Kisses banana powder and just kind of putting it up under my contour, just setting that so I can have that fine look. Here I am just using my MAC blush in Lovejoy, and this is such a pretty blush. It's so natural, so nude, just a basic blush color. And now I am going in with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and I'm just putting that on my lids, and I just let that set. Then I go in and brush out that banana powder from setting. Just really defines your cheekbones. Now I'm using my MAC eyeshadow in Saddle, and using a fluffy brush and just putting that all over my lid and my crease, just using it as a transition color. And this is such a great color, like for any look. It's so neutral, it goes with anything. And so yeah, I'm just using that as my transition color. And now I'm taking Virgin in my Naked palette, and I'm putting that right up under my eyebrow bone just to highlight that brow bone. So yeah, that's Virgin from my Naked palette. I'm just kind of blending that all in. And then I also took a little bit more Saddle and just put that over that just to blend out. Now I'm taking my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm using the color Peanut Butter, and I'm just using that color just to kind of put it over, just so I can blend all those colors out, kind of make sure it's, I don't know, a little bit more blendable. Use the color, and I just love that peanut butter color. Like, it just blends so well, and it's just a great color, especially for the fall time. I just love that peanut butter orange color. And now I'm taking MAC in Amber Light. I love this color. And now I just took my e.l.f. finishing spray and sprayed it on the brush. And once you wet your brush, it kind of intensifies the color. So that's what I did. And I'm so in love with this Amber Light color. It's like the perfect gold, like champagne type of color. And it's so nice. And so I'm just putting that all over my lid. And just putting it right over, like, on my lid, just the dome part of the lid, and just a little bit into the crease, and just pressing that on there and just getting all that color off of that brush. Now I'm using my Naked palette, and I'm using the color Darkhorse, and I'm just putting this right there in that V of my eye, that V area right there on the side of your eye part where you just really define. I'm just taking that and I'm just putting it out there along the corners, and I'm using my BH Cosmetic tapered brush number 132, and it is great for when you're just really defining like eye makeup looks. So now I'm taking a fluffy brush from Sephora, and I'm just blending that out and blending out those product lines, just giving a really subtle, defined look on the outer corner of my eye. So now I'm taking the color Smog in the Naked palette, and I'm just running that right up under my eyes, just giving it that smoked out look right there under my eyes. That same tapered brush, and I just put that right there in the tear ducts in the corners of my eyes. Just kind of brighten it up, giving that really pretty color. Now I'm just watering my bottom waterline, or not watering, I'm lining my waterline. I'm so sorry, y'all, I can't talk. With the Jordana retractable eye pencil, and I love this liner. Like, you can get it from Walgreens for like $1.99. And so I just line my waterline with that. And then I go in with my NYX super skinny eyeliner, and it's a felt tip, and I love the felt tip liners. And so I'm just doing my top liner with that pencil. I'm going to achieve this wing liner one day, y'all, where it's so sharp that it may just cut your face. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I'm definitely trying to perfect my wing liner and get it up there. Next, I'm using these Ardell Runway lashes. I kind of just went ahead and fast forwarded to, just for the sake of this video, I did my mascara and I put the lashes on. So now I'm going in with my Carli Bybel palette by BH Cosmetics. And I'm not using any shadow, but I'm using this highlight that she has, this gold highlight. And y'all, this stuff is amazing. Like, that highlight, that illuminator, she did that with that palette. That gold, like, do y'all see that? Look at that illuminator. And I put it down the bridge of my nose a little bit, and like, it has my face with the best like illuminator, like highlighted look. It's just this really subtle gold look. And so now I'm just prepping my lips for my lipstick. I did my liner. I used MAC Chestnut liner, and now I'm using Revlon Coco-Liscious lipstick. And so yeah, there I am lining my lips with MAC Chestnut. And the lipstick is called, once again, Revlon and Coco-Liscious. And that pretty much completes my look. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. And let me know on any other videos you'd like me to do. Love you.